Hey, it's your dad here, and it's that time again. It's time for Black Friday deals. I'm going to help you find the best deals out there for travel. But first, a quick disclaimer. I am not sponsored by, nor am I endorsing any of these web pages. I'm taking these web pages at face value. That means if you want to get the best deals out there, you need to do your due diligence to make sure these pages aren't just inflating the prices so they can claim to knock 70% off the price. So with that being said, let's look at the first deal. Exotica.com is offering up to 70% off of their trips. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks like there's some pretty good deals here. Let's check out this Essence of the Emerald Isle, 9 days in Ireland. $1,300 per person covers all flights, accommodations, all transfers and activities, and breakfast for every day. One thing to note is if you're traveling by yourself, that's going to be an extra $620. Guessing that's because they're dividing the cost of the hotel between two people to make the price $1,300. You can view the whole itinerary from the page. The one thing I noted is that the hotel they're putting you up in is rated 4.5 stars out of 320 reviews, so that seems pretty good. Let's check out another one of their trips. My wife has wanted to go to Norway for a really long time, so let's see if $2,300 for 8 days in Norway is a good price. The first thing that we'll notice is just like the Ireland trip, all flights, accommodation, transfers, activities, and some of the meals are included with this trip. Looking at the itinerary, it's similar to a trip we were looking at planning for ourselves. I will say we were also looking at a similar cost. Here's something I noticed at the bottom of the webpage. Some of the dates are actually cheaper than what they listed. So this might be the trip for you if you can afford it. See what I did there? The Westgate reservations page has additional Black Friday deals beyond theirs. Although the first thing you'll notice is $59 at one of their resorts. So whether you're looking to stay in the Smokies or go to Disney World, that's not a bad price. If you're looking for something a little more tropical, Sandals Black Friday sale may be the place to look. Offering up to $1,500 booking credit and 65% off, that sounds pretty good. Here's the thing, I don't know what these cost normally. Of course, if you're looking at Cyber Monday, they've got up to 70% off then. Let's see if we can find a deal. Let's say we want to get away from the cold Nashville winter, so we'll go early January. And of course, my wife is going to want a beachfront, so let's see. Oh, sold out. I could probably click on find availability, but let's just assume with that week they're sold out. Let's try a different view. Let's go with the oceanfront view. Sold out. So we're not going soon, at least not to the Bahamas. Let's try a different date. Instead of January, let's go spring break, or right before spring break. Let's go beachfront, and no, sold out, or $5,000 for 4 days. I don't know. That seems a lot of money. I'm not sure that is the best deal, but again, I don't know what these should normally cost. Although it does say the best savings is for 7 nights, so let's look at the difference in price to add a couple nights. And the first thing I notice is that it's $3,000 more for the East Bay club level. So that's $3,000 a night. FYI, I did go back and click book now under the deal information, and I got the exact same prices. And then I found this. This is what it says the price should be, and this is where the savings is. My issue with this is that I took a family of 4 to Japan for 2 weeks, and it was about half this price all included. So let's look at the next page. I'm going to call it Trafalgar. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Let's take a look at this trip around Italy. I'll tell you the best way to take a trip around Italy. When I was 18, I was one of the few bass trombone players in San Diego, so the San Diego Youth Symphony called me to go on their trip just a couple of weeks before they left, and we paid like $400 for 3 weeks. That was a good deal. So this is 9 nights of accommodation for $2,300 per person. And what I did notice here is that flights are not included on this one. I did look at some of the hotels you'd be staying at on this trip, and they were decently reviewed, about 8.6, although I usually like to be above 9 on my reviews. But 8.6 isn't bad. Again, I highly recommend trying to put this trip together and seeing how much it would cost in other places. Although it is really nice to have the whole trip laid out for you. Especially if it's someplace you've never been, it really helps to have someone guide you around. Of course, if you're looking for Black Friday deals, you need to go to blackfriday.com. The only real travel-related deals I found were for luggage. and it looks like there's some good deals at different stores this year. Another site I found offering deals for Black Friday is True Travels. They say you can experience Bali for 10 days from $450. That is amazing. Let's see what they include in that. There are several activities like a cooking class, surfing lessons, and snorkeling. All of your transport to these destinations are included, and 9 nights of accommodations. And it looks like these accommodations are nice. Maybe we're headed to Bali next year. So you know of Black Friday, and you probably know of Cyber Monday, but I just learned there's Travel Tuesday. So if you're looking for deals, include Travel Tuesday in your search. I found this collection of Travel Tuesday deals on Forbes.com. It's worth looking at. The article is from last year, but it still gives you an idea of what companies are offering deals, and I clicked on a couple, and the new deals were already there. Like the Herzegruten page, although I didn't see an Antarctica trip. Don't think I could talk my wife into that one anyway. The Forbes page is divided by cruises, hotels, airlines, so you can pick the company you're looking for and find the deal you want. I also found this Good Housekeeping page from last year, so of course the coupon codes aren't any good, but it's a site to watch because I've already seen them listing Black Friday deals for this year that are live. Hey, thanks for making it this far with me, and if you did and you're hearing me say these words, I think you should like the video. You know what else I think? I think you should subscribe to the channel. I think we'll get along just fine. I mean, I get along with almost everybody. Except for that one guy. You know who you are. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.